What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. If you want to jump to the start of the first mission, feel free to check the timestamps in the description below. Have a little bit of safe house management to go for before we get into the mission itself. I was about to play part 1 of the high-stakes Daedalus Bloc storyline, and then I forgot that my Wire Ghost does not want to work for Jupiter. And because of that, he actually can't do the Gatecrash Rodeo. And my hacker, who would be willing to do that, is busy running legwork. And actually, one thing I could do, I just realized this moment, and I just was blanking on it, is I can get around that. I can retrain my face to be able to let me push missions back, I believe. I'm not 100% sure that's true, but if I respec you into getting to use Handbrake, I can actually push us back enough that we can run it after all. So, just kidding, I'm silly. I think we can go ahead and unlearn Handpicked for now, because I'm not going to hire anybody new for at least a little bit, and I can do the respec for that at some other point in time. And so I'm going to go ahead and make Handbrake a bit better, and figure that stuff out. So I'm going to respec you. Still going to do this stuff, but I'm going to learn Handbrake. I'm going to go up here and grab this. And so let's grab as much Handbrake value as we can. Don't think I need the cooldown the charge. 3 days plus 6 hours delay with 1 charge. Is that going to be enough? This is due in 12 hours. Actually, it's how much with... I mean, she has a lot of cunning, right? So this is 5 days of Handbrake delay. Let me see if it's even doable here, right? Let me go here. And if I go into mission planning... Yeah, delay by 5 days. I can easily make this thing doable for my hacker. So... Turns out we're fine. Turns out we're fine. Let's go ahead and go to the detox bench and send my Wire Ghost in. And in fact, you're going to go ahead and take off the cyber deck for a while, because you are not going to be running that stuff for quite some time. You can go ahead and detox. And as I said, we're going to be a little bit late for the start of the mission. I realized in real time that I could figure this out. So things to think about. I do want to get more room in the barracks. At some point, I'll make the next hiring spree, but... it'll be a while, I think. If I Handbrake this, it should be enough to be okay. I think this is enough pushback. I could... It's actually pretty trivial to learn a second charge of Handbrake right now. Sorry, I keep going into menus and out. I'm going to the wrong menus here. If I go to you and look at class training, I mean, I still want Puppet Master cooldown. I'm just going to learn that always. I still want the Influence here. I'm going to learn that always. Token Spire, my heat's too high for it to matter, so I'm not going to bother. But basically, I could make Handbrake more than 1/3 better by spending 2 points here. I'm a little tempted, but I'm not sure. I don't think I need this too badly, but I do still want this. Bonus token is kind of useful, but I really want cooldown. I've got 4 points to spend. Let me double check some things. Yeah, so Field Coordination is able to take a second charge right now without downsides. Let's grab that. That should be fine. And it'll get a new token in 0 hours. That'll be pretty reasonable. And so the last question then is, do I need to go back more than 5 days? You're done in 4. I think I will have enough Handbrake that it'll be fine. And I can just chill as it is. That should be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and spend these points elsewhere, which is going to be inject blueprints. I think that's worth it. The extra token is nice as well. Don't need any more in field coordination. Is there any other points I'm going to spend elsewhere? I don't think cooldown is quite needed. I think legitimately I can go here. That's going to be fine. I can maybe go efficiency grind. I don't mind that too much. Care and feeding also kind of decent. Trying to actually go for good limit breaks here I think is pretty reasonable. I'll take that. I think it's fine. Not sure it's optimal, but again, my heat's so high that I can't really use Token Spire, so... I'm happy with what I've got from just Dealmaker giving me money and double influence gains, and Puppet Master giving me extra stuff once in a while, and Handbrake will do just enough for me. So we go to here, we Handbrake, and this will give me a decent chance at actually running it now. Your legwork's already 100% chance, that's good. Let's go detox people, and then we'll figure it out once we have the space. So you're detoxing. That's great. We have a mission due in 4 days. And right now, I could send a good number of people. I want to get a few more people back from whatever else they're doing so we can get good SimStream trainer value. But it's good to know that, yeah, I can get basically all 3 of you back from surgery, and you back from labor, and you back from detox, and you back from surgery before we have to do anything. So we have a good amount of space here to run whatever we want to run. So let's figure out who we're going to de-stress here and move from there. Honestly, de-stressing you seems okay. I think for now it's acceptable. We can figure out more later. Let's go play some time forward. We've got this Rook Tech power play on deck relatively soon. I want to get that done as fast as possible to open her up for the next power play, which is the new stuff. Otherwise, though, we can simply play time forward. I don't see any major issues. Counter Intel would need, if I want to get more heat reduction, I would need to upgrade my Nano Scrubber. It's honestly relatively cheap to get it started. Or that's field up, sorry, wrong item. Nano Scrubber, we just need a little bit to get ready. We can at least start that. Don't know if I need it, but we could start it. I believe I want to get my other pistol grip here. So let's go ahead and open this as well. This is also another pistol optic that I want to craft. Let's start here, but I will want both. This is for my gunslinger. Influence break. So Pat, Brian does not like me. He's going to increase our heat. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Our heat's at 74. Let's drop that by a quarter. Let's go ahead and get the convo for the power play. I can't pull it off without you. A Rook Tech Chief of Security is the only thing in my way. If the pay is right, we can do it. I'm sticking my neck out. You'll be interested in these Rook prototype weapons. They are really good at making weapons, so we'll make Johan Iliev disappear. It'll be a clean hit. We can do a legwork or hacking job to get ready for it. Falcon could run it, but that's going to leave her busy. We can maybe send her. I think for now this is acceptable. We're going to bring Hardtack back anyway. But we'll put Falcon on the case just in case we need this. It shouldn't be needed, but just in case. And you can run legwork. Otherwise, though, we can get the mission. It's a CPU spike job. And then a little bit of convo. What are we going to get? Power level 4, Rook Tech weapons. It's basically shotguns and E-rifles. They're pretty solid. There's a couple of urban assaults as well. This is due in 1 day 18. Do want to get some of our team back. And of course, probably just want to run this. The XP pay is... Actually, this is one, sorry. This guy, the XP pay is not super high, but the cash is really good. It is an ultra host, which is kind of scary. So we could just do the legwork. But I'm willing to have my hacker cut her teeth on this and see how well she does. If she fails, we still have the legwork. It's not the end of the world. We still need her to finish her legwork itself, though, so not an immediate rush. Yeah, let's let these surgeries kind of finish up. Cool. My starting war machine now has the metal screen pulse in. That's kind of nice. She's not too terribly stressed. Not too worried about this. We'll need better hand blades, but I really want to upgrade battle tank prototypes. If I get battle tank to level 2, we can get hand blades 3. That'll be the breakpoint I really want. And for now, we can leave the team as they are and like stack up more people available. Taylor Stryzek could maybe get some improvements. Let's go ahead and trade favors. Item blueprints are not what I want. Get the power play tag is fine, I guess. I really wanted to have you upgrade your Rook Tech implants, but the power play tag will make you more likely to catch, to tag an actual service in a influence break. That's going to be acceptable, though not ideal. Weapon mod crafting is done. Let's go craft the last little bit of pistol stuff that I cared about, which is going to be the Wave Red Dot. Not cheap, but it is powerful. You have a lion on a raid for me. You made some friends. That's right. She was 100% to get it, so favors and influence for him. Perfect hit for a scav raid. That's cool. We can give her some influence for running that mission. Get you back from detox, get you back from surgery. Means I can put people into the trainer pretty comfortably. So if you're back from detox, I'm going to run this mission. Well, actually, I can run these solo hacks, and then if this is set up, we'll run the... Yeah, okay, I'm going to run these solo hacks. And if it goes well, then we can run the power play instead. So what I'm going to do is put everyone who... I'm going to basically see what my team might look like if I was to run my team. Something like this, maybe? Is that who would actually run? Oh, I probably should send Vidon into... Okay, I've got, like... Yeah, Vidon can go in for surgery and get himself healed up. I think that's reasonable. Let's get you your wound fixed. Your stress isn't too bad anymore. We'll go for the fast Dr. Ash option. The price is not that different. That's fine. You're in surgery. Open detox bench. Who can we send who's stressed? We could send you, but I'm also happy to have you run the mission. The other one's already busy with the legwork, so... If we put somebody to detox, we get to kind of spend that day forward, but... If I think about who's going to be running in any given mission, it's like, well, we need some other people to sit in the SimStream trainer, so I think for now we're fine with what this is. Let's go run Gatecrash Rodeo to start the opening of the Daedalus Bloc storyline. We'll run Forgery Driver afterwards, and then, yeah, we'll look to run everything else that we're looking for. Alright, we'll prep our Merc to deploy. Here's Hardtack. Your loadout's invalid, but only for now. Go ahead and grab some garbage. Doesn't really matter what you wear at all. Have some Turco juice. Have some blue juice. And go ahead... Oh, and you also need to get your XP spent. Here, grab that. Great. I have not found the Vita data filter relative to everything else. Oh, I can't uninstall off a damaged deck. Okay, fine. Not a huge deal, though. I can spend 1 point from you. You're at talent cap. I've got... I don't know if I need that from Null Op. Next talent's at 13, I believe. None of these seem super useful. These are okay. I don't mind these for sure. But I want the 0 AP on Null Op. AP is not a concern with the high-level deck and high-level program, so I'm not going to bother. I will simply go for less escalation, considering I'm going to be using Null Op a decent amount, and that means getting more tokens here is worthwhile. Plus tokens, plus charges, pretty wonderful stuff. 4, 5, 6 eventually. 2 charges means 12. Yeah, this should be fine. At some point, I want to grab this. I think I grabbed this at 14, this at 15, something like that. Either way, looks good enough as it is. We've got plenty of leverage here. Here's you. Let's go do our first hack. And yeah, you're running the good cyber deck. It's got good programs on it. I can't do anything else. Let's go. Terminal has the matrix coordinates plugged in. 6 turns shouldn't be too bad. Here is our host. Let's go ahead and hit leverage. And yeah, so let's go ahead and learn, well, start overclock every time. Let's load spoof and scapegoat every time. Let's go load some programs here, including decoy. I've been on this host many, many times. I believe the CPU is there, but I don't actually remember. Load disarm early because it's going to be fine this way. Damage to connection, probably not going to matter on a relatively quick hack. I might not need the AP badly either. I will tank that for now. Double active ice is chill. 5 tally. I would rather take the connection burn right now. Okay, we found the CPU. It is indeed right there. Because I have this loaded up, Null Op is not a big concern. Just going to walk here. If I Null Op once, are they all dead? Scapegoat blocked all the escalations, so yes. Scan, scan. Spike. Mission complete. In, out, and slammed. Let's go back to square one, and unfortunately didn't get anything new revealed. Like, literally at all, right? I got nothing from the CPU scan. So, it doesn't matter which way I go, really. Let's go left because we can. Connection health could still matter. AP, I think, is still also kind of whatever. I have 2 charges of 0. No, I have 1 0-up charge total. And I've used all my scapegoat tokens. So if I null up whatever's here, it likely all dies, and I shouldn't escalate because I spiked the CPU. I'm going to 0-up this instead. Don't know what's here, it doesn't really matter. Get some source code, that's nice. Escalations aren't too bad. We get that. That's fine, we have a bunch of deck shields, so it doesn't really hurt. But we managed to grab the files we injected, I believe. Considering this was... Yeah, I think we grabbed the files we injected. 2 active and a passive right here seems reasonable enough. Connection health is fine. Let's block the 10 tally. Can't connect. Let's load our stuff again. We have exactly the right number of scans available. I'll hard shell because AP is not going to be my problem. In fact, same reason to load data filter here. I have a ton of deck armor now. And that means I can go hit you. It woke up 0 ice because none is left. A lot of source code is pretty great. Can maybe mint some really strong programs, and Host cleared. Injecting files means lots of files. And we're good. Let's disconnect. Well, pretty straightforward hack on a fairly small host. Easily done within 6 turns. And there is Daedalus Bloc Part 1 complete. CPU's been spiked. Until the worm is detected, you should be able to start to collect traffic passing through the quantum node. We'll see how careful she really is and get some information. Great. In time, he'll resurface. We get a little bit of XP. A little bit filtered through thanks to everything else. And yeah, just quite a lot of bits of source code. I think source code normally needs 3, maybe 4 pieces. Could not tell you for sure which ones were injected. Doesn't seem like there's an obvious pattern here. Regardless, though, pretty happy with what I got. Can use the hacking station for this one now. Could use a Fetch the Grind, which is honestly not a bad idea. Adding more files seems nice. Adding more IO also seems nice. I'm going to go ahead and Fetch the Grind for the token. Ultrahost, add 4 files, and add 100 IO seems pretty worth it. Ultrahost is going to be a little bit scarier, but it should be fine. I don't believe I can create... Whoops, I went to the wrong place. I went to go to the cold storage. Don't believe... Oh, wow, I can. I've already got things for Nuke 2. That's kind of hype. Well, we'll mint that. Experimental personnel, we can simply craft as well. We can also craft patient dossiers. That's probably going to be okay on rarity. Didn't really bother to read it. Maybe should have, because there's more legendary things I could have used. It doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to get out of surgery and this still stays at 0. Doesn't really change anything, though. I guess it matters a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to save, but I'm pretty sure this just like works in my favor. Yep. That means I can go send you to detox. I'm pretty sure you've been injured a few times. So where is my cyber sword? You're there. Let's detox you. Allows me to have that go on. Nano Scrubber can be paid for the upgrade. I think it's worth it. Let's do that. It's relatively cheap, all things considered. Let's go run our second solo hack here. I cannot install new programs because I can't uninstall programs so the deck is repaired. That's fine. We can have you run part 2 here. Double check one final thing, which is, have I used all my tokens? Yes, I have. Okay, we're fine. And I can't use field ops on this. So, yeah. I can, however, I'm going to do that because I'm going to forget otherwise. I have one available token. I'm going to add cred chips, and then I'm going to... This allows me to spend tokens. If I spend tokens here, I go down to 1 token. Or I go down to 2. And then I add 2 back, and I'll have 4. But it's going to cost me 3. Okay, I can't... No. I'm just going to let this... I'm going to go here. This only costs me 1. This allows me to have the maximum number of tokens. So I'm going to inject cred chips. I'm going to field coordination. Now I have 5 tokens again. And this allows me to... add file data chips for 1. Add height booster for 3. And then I now can't do some of the other stuff here because I'm out of tokens, but I can disable security devices for 2 turns. Don't really need... I think I'm fine as I am. This one, we can inject files later on. Yeah, I'll inject files later on with the other tokens here. I don't want to waste them. I'd rather keep my file injects as best I can, so that's fine. I'll get height booster value later on. Forgery driver is up. Solid payment here. Ultra host is going to be a little bit scary, but it should be fine. All that really means is that the escalation is going to be more frequent. But we have solid leverage. Let's go. You know what to do. Let's see how scary this host is. It could be really big. I don't know. Okay, it's pretty chill. So, overclock, spoof, scapegoat, load all the things. I'm not going to rush data filter. Actually, you know what? Ultra escalations are pretty scary. I'm going to load data filter here. I'm not going to need IO that badly, I don't think. I'm tempted to load hard shell as well. I only have 10 shield, but I have 34 armor. I'm not going to bother. But armor affects health damage coming in, so I'll minus 17 health damage. This is obviously the worst one. Then this one, then this one. 3 active ice kind of sucks. Ideally don't have to zero interrupt that, so I'm going to go ahead and load baby deception, and we'll see. 10 tally. Oh, these are pretty gnarly. These all kind of suck. I can go here, but I'm getting 10 tally. It's weird that I'm not seeing this manifest here. It's 3 from the note, 10 from ice. Like, this is getting overwritten. This is actually a small bug, it looks like. Okay, this is a bug. And this is X-Buster / Trace Burner. X-Buster doesn't work or gets overwritten by Trace Burner. I only have 10 plus tally per turn, despite the ice showing a total of plus 15. Between the two. Let's go properly. Because it will damage my connection, I'm pretty sure. So submit that in. It's not even listed here, though, so I'm pretty sure it just doesn't do that part. Still, 20 damage connection matters quite a lot. I don't really want to take all these escalations. I'm just going to zero interrupt this, and I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm willing to tank the AP loss here. Woke up 6 ice on the host. That kind of sucks, actually. I've got enough that I can do stuff. It's fine. We go back. And I can't connect, but that's okay. I've got to load sleeves anyway. And yeah, I'm almost out of tools as it is. I can't destroy everything there, so it's fine. I have several turns. I definitely want to get access to one of the program power plays so that I can... what's the phrasing? I can get Cloak, which allows me to get less tally per action. That definitely matters a lot. But don't have it right now. It's fine. Can end for now. I'm making progress at least. These turning back on at the end of the turn. Gotta be careful. 1 damage, not a big deal. Yeah, this never shows that it does any tally at all. Okay, so this just like doesn't damage tally. It's only 20 connection. Which is fine. I mean, 20 damage to connection is still very real. CPU has been found. Again, I've already got Scapegoat loaded, so it's simply walk down, hit null op. Wow, that's so much damage. Armor block 17, and I still got wrecked by that. Okay, well, CPU spiked. Got what I came for from that. There's going to be some traps here that I can probably deal with. I'm not worried about deck shield right now. It's now harmless. It would have restarted all the ice. This one, if you exit, steals 20 AP. Not in a big rush here. Don't want to lose 20 AP. 7 per action is pretty rough there. This one's 5 per action. This one's going to be lower. It's 3. Not a big deal there. I've got enough active ice that that's going to be fine. Let's keep going. I've got 60 AP left. Not a huge deal. Connection health is still okay. I'm going to go for tally first. Scan. I need active ice disruption. We've got it. This should be reasonable enough. 15 damage cyber attack is not a big deal. So 5 connection health is like kind of whatever. Scan for traps. No traps. I can safely click 3 downloads then. I will escalate. Woke up all the ice. That kind of sucks. Okay, we're getting a little bit low on shield, but we're fine for now. And my action is okay. We're still okay. I'm going to load hard shell, just so I have some more deck shield for this. Download's getting blocked. Let's get rid of you. Great. Then I know it's here. I'm not even that many escalations in, so it's not that bad. Did lose some real health, though. If you take any action, steals AP. If you use a program, relocates. Okay, well, this will wait for this to go through. So it's fine. Woke up a bunch of ice. These are still... Ooh. Okay. If you use a program, if you take any action. Okay, loading program is not the worst. It will just use this. It wakes up. 20 AP is not the end of the world. I'm at 4. If I can read properly. We get out. That was rough, but we got through it. She took some real damage. It might be enough to have taken stress. I'm not sure. But we got what we came for. Yeah, those are some pretty gnarly hacks where I wish I had a stronger hacker, right? If she's actually level 17, this goes a bit nicer, but the Rook Tech QSec AI wasn't able to slow you down. And so now we know what we need to do to make the assassination mission happen. We see this, yeah, didn't have that much going on. Had a couple of blueprints, had some accounts. Reasonable enough, but I believe I didn't inject files there. So with that complete, I believe we can make this conversation happen and run the power play. So what I'm thinking is that I want to run that mission right now and leave this waiting. It's a simple kill 3 captains job. We can do that whenever. We have this raid, which we can do at some point. Oh no, sorry, this is a hardened target mission, and then this is the raid rather. And we can give you a lot of influence if we can do it quietly. I actually might rush the exit instead of grabbing everything. Either way, we can get a lot of missions running with a lot of people in the SimStream trainer. So what is the team who's going to be running? I'm using this as like the fake who's on the mission. So the team is the Cyber Knight. It should be one of my Cyber Swords. Or my War Machines, I should say. Probably not both. It's not terrible, but I think it's probably not both. And we're going to be running an assassination mission. I want somebody who's going to be good at using the E-Rifle, which could be my War Machines. I think we run... Yeah, we probably run one stealth character. I'm thinking it's something like this. I think that's my team, and I think it looks decent. Okay, that'll be the squad. And that means the other people, which are Hardtack, Falcon, and Miala, are going to be sitting on the bench. Okay. Hardtack, Falcon, and Miala. Anybody... Let's see. So you only have a combat display link in, so you would definitely want some cyber surgery. You are already done, so you can easily join the trainer, and it's fine. And then I'm going to have Hardtack also go to the trainer and gain XP, because you're good enough. I don't need more than Neural Toner, realistically. And Display Link and Matrix Link. I mean, I could give you legs, but it's not a very big deal. So you can join the trainer as well. And that means we have Miala open up for surgery, and I think I choose legs over... I think I choose legs. So, reasonably expensive, but welcome to the squad. Go get powerful. That's that part ready. This is doing 0 hours, so I can't really wait for much more. It's fine. Actually, I should be able to, as I do the save and just kind of make sure. You should finish detox, and this should stay where it is. Yep. Great. That opens the detox bench, which is nice, and allows me to get more done. So that means you're going to detox, and that means I have an open bench, and it's you. Well, I could have you... You have 3 stuff. You have only 2 stuff. I could send you in for surgery and have my Vanguard run instead of the EX. That's probably correct, actually. Let me do a couple of things real quick. So let me actually grab the mission. I'm being kind of silly here. My power play is on deck. Let's make it happen. I've been eagerly waiting your vid. It's time for the Red Mist stage. Let's go Assassinated VIP for the Red Mist event. You're going to gain plenty of influence if we do it fast. That'll be pretty easy. We get paid pretty well. Our XP is pretty solid. Might as well buy the camera unplugging. We are going to drop Wombat and play Tiger instead. And Wombat can go do cyber surgery. We've already got 2 in the trainer, so we're capping XP already. And that means, yeah, you're going in for surgery. I've already got the fast brain slot tagged, so I've got to go for legs. Go get your legs. That's going to be solid here. Okay, let's now see if I'm able to do... Yeah, I should be able to do field coordination here. So Red Mist event means I can field coordination and grab a height booster and get really good XP filtering through. So field coordination, height booster for 3, XP and height for the team seems good. Here you go. That's been grabbed. Red Mist event. 4 mercs to deploy. Let's sort by highest gear level and unequip some people. So, yeah, you're in surgery, so you're blank. You're blank. You're in the trainer, so you're blank. And just for not holding things, you're blank as well. All right, so everyone just has invalid loadouts, otherwise they can play. Tiger is going to be the railgunner. Tiger, you get sort by powerful and rare. Yeah, you get the railgun. I don't believe we're waiting on anything better here. These all look pretty appropriate, so I'm going to say this is fine. This is going to be useful on the E-Rifle. Try to remind myself to grab that. And then as far as your weapon, I think Knee Razor, with all the crit chance here, seems fine. These upgrades seem reasonable, and you can have some evasion. That seems fine. CK is pretty happy with the Guardian class. This is all reasonable, except that I can grab a better scope here. Everything else looks normal. Let's give you drugs. Give you one of each. I think you're fine grabbing both. Smokes are a little bit less valuable as I look at it. Anarchist gets to run the E-Rifle, I think, over the shotgun. Now, instead of getting shred chance and damage, I'm going to give you... yeah, you're going to get more damage, more ammo in the magazine, and then you're not getting as much shred. You are going to get more bullets in the full auto. That seems just better. We'll give you the shredding weapon. So where's the nano edge with mods? Here it is. Yeah, unfortunately, that was kind of low rolling on shreds earlier, but it is what it is. This still seems like a pretty good weapon overall. We'll give you some evasion and initiative, and once again, you can take Hyper V-Caps and Niz Nitrate Hobgoblin, as I mispronounced it on purpose, and then you can also snipe. You've got a pretty good sniper rifle overall in the Omaha rifle. I don't believe I have better things here. I think being silenced is correct. These all seem pretty solid. I will give you the Doom Hammer. Nice, strong melee weapon here. I don't believe there's better options on any of this stuff. Nope, I will take accuracy over crit. Yeah, I'll take accuracy over crit. You can just wear kind of whatever. Doesn't actually matter much for you. +1 armor, huge. You're going to run Niz Nitrate, but you're also going to run something healing. I'm going to sell this. I'm never going to use it. I'm going to use an HE grenade. Metacloud seems good. Okay, here is the team for the Red Mist event. Looking pretty solid here. I am silenced, or I need to be silenced. I think the SMG is reasonable. I could switch the SMG out for something else, but I have the full auto damage here, so I'm pretty sure I'm happy. Guardian class should look pretty solid here. This is the team, and we should go pretty well. Last thoughts? Yeah, we're good. Hopefully straightforward. Gonna be a tight hit. VIP is arriving soon. We'll know where they're going at the end of the first turn. We are running into exclusively upgraded enemies, and they have increased health as well, which is scary. Don't know if they're going right to left or left to right. Don't know where exit is either. 12 turns should be pretty straightforward. Want to go somewhere. I think for now, I don't expect to be ambushed, so I will simply let them all have their turn and react. You know what? I might want to throw down a bunch of pingers on people and make this a little bit easier for us. I also might want to consider throwing down lure, but I think letting them all waste their turn and then doing it makes more sense. Because otherwise we're still running up to get in position, so I don't want to be... Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's just hit our delays. You're running away, which is fine. You're standing around, as I expected. You are going to wait. You are going to wait. You're going across, which is fine. What are these two doing? Walking over there, and you... Same route. Okay. So Bubbles wants to get somewhere he can fight. If he's there, he can shoot that guy. Probably kill him in the same turn. Don't know where the spawns are coming in, but if I'm like somewhere like this, I have pretty open sight lines. Gotta kill the camera, which Tiger can do. Okay, more guards, and they're all tanky, right? We have a ton of suppressants here who have really high armor. My knight does not have any special tools. I think you're easy to hide from. This should count as cover that I can duck behind, so I'm not worried about that one. I'm tempted to not throw down anything right now. If guards turn suspicious, the spawns can be suspicious, and that's not ideal. Although if we kill them at the end of turn 2, there's not any worry about that. So one option is if I stop right here, I'm in lure range of these two. I can pretty easily move you guys somewhere where you're killable. I also want to jam kit this. I don't want to get... We're going to escalate anyway, but I don't want guards running toward me. I can actually get all three of you to run right there, but my sniper can't see it. I think I would rather... I want to make sure you're not behind cover. So I just put you here. You're going to be pretty cleanly in the middle. If I aim kind of like this, they shouldn't be blocking each other, which should give us pretty solid full auto shots. That seems reasonable. You shouldn't see my team. Jeb gets the camera, no problem. And then, yeah, do I want to pinger the guards? I don't think I do. We don't have a reason to get kills, and I'm going to wait until I know where my routing is before I try to get people out of the way. So you can't get to safety. You can't get hidden, I should say. You can jump them pretty reliably with Metal Scream. Well, I might want to wait on Metal Scream and use it, because Rewind doesn't work on cyber weapons. So we will escalate at the end of next turn, which will be also the turn they spawn, that the VIP spawns in. Okay, we got the exit. The exit is right over there. Okay, we're in mostly the right spot then. If they reach that, we lose. Understood. You're walking across. You're going to be in roughly the full auto as well. You're doing nothing and are probably out of earshot range. You can shoot this guy. These guys hear the gunfire. It's fine. This guy might be a concern. We'll figure it out. You're doing nothing, which is good. I think I'm honestly safe where I am, and I'm not worried about this dude. Let's wait and get info. We know you're walking up to here. You don't see us because I'm hiding. You're still over that way, so that gives us quite a lot of space. You're far enough away that you won't hear anything. You're going to a similar spot, and yep, my AR should work there. Alright, so what I'm seeing is I can shoot exactly one person. And I'm thinking we pop Nest, and we just run that. So, Nest, it is not a guaranteed kill by any means. And I can literally only shoot this one guy, so I don't have a better option than just going for this. No reason for Perimeter Eye. Yeah, literally he has no other turn. Like, he has no better turn than shooting this twice. 2/3 chance I crit, and it won't quite one-shot, but it's close. This seems worth. Let's go. Okay, we get it. That's actually really helpful, because now I can empty lung and get one more free attack. Standing here is, I think, pretty reasonable in that I could do that instead. Is that better? You have the same health but less armor, but my positioning is worse, other than that I can shoot this guy afterwards, which, to be fair, not terrible. I think I'd prefer that, because this guy's easier to kill for the rest of my team, I think. I think I can AR that without much difficulty. What did I crit for, by the way, overall? I crit for 700 and change. So that's not going to be very different. Right, I still can't reach all of them. So the question is really, where do I want to be such that I'm very useful after this is done? And I think I actually do want to stand somewhere like this, so that I can shoot this guy as well when he turns around. You won't see corpses unless this guy falls far enough away that way. But I'm going to kill you. Anarchist is going to have a the problem is we're going to have a hard time getting to this guy and getting this kill effectively. If I one-hit you, that's cute, but I don't know if I want to take that risk on. Because if you don't get one hit afterwards, it's like quite bad. What's the best option here? It's not a really big deal is the thing. Let's take this shot, and if it doesn't kill, it's okay. He's the more difficult one to kill on his own. So let's just do this. I think it's fine. You're, what, 33 meters away? That's easily going to be okay for me. I'm going to stand here. I have 3 AP. I'm going to shoot you. It's a guaranteed crit. I'm highly accurate. I'm not guaranteed to kill you, but it's going to be a lot of damage. Okay, it killed you. I don't know what the minimum or maximum roll was there. Maybe there was a world where I could have skill shot and it would have been fine. I just don't know that for sure. I think I ideally don't use up my my Metal Scream Pulse. I would rather burn up Power Slice. Power Slice plus Claw X3 is going to get really close if it's not going to quite kill on its own. But it should look pretty good. So this seems fine. And Remake... If I go here... Yeah, I don't have the attack, so I've got to go over the wall. This should be fine. This should actually work. Oh, wait. Let's make sure I have 2 AP. There we go. I have 2 AP. It tells me I'll lurch. This should be fine. You see me. I don't care. Other guys can't see me. It's okay. Let's Power Slice. I want to guarantee it looks okay. There's the Armor Cutter debuff. And I'm not getting the kill here, because I still have level 1 claws. This guy has a crap ton of health. He just buffed his own evasion, which is not good for me at all, actually. It's okay, though. Tiger gets straight shots onto you. You are very likely to die, although it's probably better if Remake gets this kill. Giving the entire team steamroll for this coming turn, I think, is quite worthwhile. If I don't get it all, it's not the end of the world. I would still like to be in something resembling cover. Let's see, what are my ranges? Okay, basically any range where it's blue is fine. Okay, I don't have anything too great here. If I go like that, get around this. I have direct line of sight. Not too worried about you. This kill should be easy. Okay, that's a guaranteed kill. That's steamroll for the team. I get savagery, so I can be very lethal. I think being in the middle here so I can fight these guys seems very good. Seems like a very good spot to be. More guards, they're just all suppressants. Just every single one of them. Which, honestly, pretty understandable. It's roughly the best guard type this faction has. But they are definitely filling this out with the strongest guys they can. Do I now want to throw Pinger down a bunch? The thing is, no one is suspicious anymore. Going for shots here seems very unwise. I think I definitely want the squad to come in completely unaware. Anarchists did not roll the best initiative. I'm just not worried about this, though, because we see where these guys are going, and it's not endangering me. I don't have any attacks. If I spend 1 AP, I can't... I guess I can go here and shoot you twice. It seems very much not wise, because I don't want the other crew to spawn in alert. I will simply run here, be in cover. I will not use lure, because I want to maybe use it on the VIP or something else. You're going to waste 3 AP, unfortunately, but everyone else is going to be in a good spot. Okay. Good first 2 turns, in my opinion. Okay, they are right there. Oh, that's escalations, though. Or is it the VIP? That is escalation. Wow, there's a lot of guards right here, and they're all tanky. Camera turns on. Did not see my team just yet. VIP spawns. Oh, wow, wow, they are all right here. Holy moly. Asset on the ground. This is a little intense for me. Okay, so no one else can hear the gunfire. I can shoot all of you, and it'll work decently well, but if they don't outright die... Well, what's funny is... Oh, no, I don't have more look ahead. Darn. Their initiatives are all really low, except for one of you. Oh, no, I guess they're not all that low. Okay, this got spicy. So, the exit... Right, this guy's right here, and his exit is right over there. Oh, no, it's over there. It lied. The ping was incorrect. Okay. It's going to run across to there. So we have some time. And as much as I want loot boxes, I don't need to, like, really drag this out too long. Yeah, this is like, really open, which is scaring me. Okay. I shouldn't be too greedy here. I don't have a good reason to be greedy. What I should do is... Actually, one thing I'm curious about is roughly how far away are you from them? About 25 meters. How loud is your gun? 30? Okay, these guys can for sure hear it. As much as I would want these boxes, I think it is much better if we try to make lure do something good. Try to one-shot this pack somehow and go for the exit. There's just so much health to cut through. Now, one thing to actually note, though, is I do have savagery on right now. I do a lot of damage. I have a lot of crit chance, a lot of extra as pure. None of them can hear the gunfire, but, like, is this reasonable when I can't move? As much as I would love to use savagery, there's way too many guards way too close by. There's no way it's correct. Now, of note, you guys are doing nothing. You guys are going to run across the map, though. I could lure, but I can only lure one group, which means I can lure you guys away. Like, here, I can even do a short yield here. Can you anticipate? But not really, no. You can lure. You can drag those guys so that they're, you know, not in the most useful spot. Right? If they're over there, they're not intercepting me. Anarchist is obviously way out here. These guys are useless. You're going to be useless because I'm going to lure you. You guys are going to be useless because I'm going to lure you. You're going to turn around. Then you guys are going to advance. I would like to one-shot you during this turn. And rely on Downer to keep them from acting afterwards. And I think that is actually likely to work. So I'm going to drag you guys away. I don't need Refract yet. Bubbles needs to move, which is really unfortunate because he's in a good spot and has, you know, he has Nest up. I think he has just to shoot this guy and then run away. He gets 2 shots. The first one's likely to one hit. But I think he kills this guy. They hear footsteps and he just like steps back. Although they hear footsteps. No, if they hear gunfire, they might turn suspicious and he might wake his team up. Although my team will be hidden, so it won't matter. Okay, we literally can't get caught out, right? So I'll just like running to there, and this guy can't see us. And I could throw pingers down here and keep the guards on that side of the map. This might drag some people away, if they might be in my way otherwise. I think I'm still going to wait. I think I'm still going to wait till I know what's actually safe. I think you're relatively safe where you're standing, to be honest. I could refract out here. And it helps guarantee that nothing happens. I don't mind this, actually. I think this is a worthy refract. Remake, I think, is allowed to wait and see this guy come out. Anarchist is actually safe where she's standing. We know where these guards are going. Bubbles is going to have gunfire heard, and I don't care. We're going to shoot this guy. First shot is... I mean, it's been working to give me the kill every time. Let's go for it. Let's just skull shot you, and if I don't get the kill, it is what it is. There's the crit. They hear some gunfire. I have to take some steps back and break Nest. But even if that happens, which it is going to happen, am I far enough back that I feel okay? 33 meters. You're not going to run that far. But, like... I should probably... Like, the thing is, I really want to be here so that I can actually do 2 more shots next turn. Are they going to run far enough to actually threaten me? I'm going to risk that they can't. I can't perimeter eye, sadly. No one has line of sight. I really want 2 shots. I think they won't run far enough. I think it's fine. I'm going to take that risk. What I could have done, actually, is run first, then nest, and this is probably still in range. Too late now, obviously. But if they heard gunfire, it shouldn't be too bad. If they turn alert, it's a bug. Sometimes suspicious grunt captains, and this guy counts as a guard captain, will just use an ability that turns his entire team alert at the very, very start. My team, though, is hidden, so it won't do much. So we know that you were useless. This guy is standing still for next turn as well. Remake can wait. We know you're doing nothing. Okay, these guys just stand still forever. Not worried about it. Anarchist is fine where she is. These guys are all going to follow lure. Yep, turns him alert. Yep, so that's a bug. Of course, they still don't know where I am, so they're just going to keep following that guy, but... Yep, that's the bug. You can't do anything, which is kind of unfortunate. I guess I just have you reload, and... I mean, you can't even delay, so... Just hug this wall, and at some point you'll nest. It's fine. But, yeah. I could have run back first. So you're just kind of, like, milling about. Again, my team is not spotted. This guy has to die at some point. They're not doing anything on this turn, though. Tiger can't really do any great delays or yields or whatever. Don't know what these guys are doing on a future turn. That's going to be one thing that's a little bit scary. Is I might get jumped or something. This guy should be running across the map, though, so I can maybe set up a trap for him. Like, if the entire team just kind of hangs out here, we probably catch the guy. I think, yeah, we can just, like, run our entire team here, and it'll probably work in the end. This could be wrong, but... whatever. So you're doing basically nothing. Knight can go join the team out here, which seems fine. It means the Anarchist does nothing, but... like, I'm just kind of waiting for these guys to actually move, so I think we let them. I'm not... I mean, I should be a little bit worried about being in this position, but they can't go that far in their own turn. I think I'm getting spotted very easily. So I'm still going to take that risk, although this definitely could backfire. I'm going to make a safety save if I have to, like, restart this turn for some reason. I shouldn't need to, but... I actually want to put you here so you can easily ambush the squad when they come out. Because he's going to run across the map, probably this way. But I have nowhere to stand that's safe. And so I got to be somewhere where I can actually play the game. I guess I could hide behind this container. That's a little bit risky, but it feels a little bit playable. I'm going to stand there. I think it'll work. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Fatality reported. Camera doesn't see us. Are we getting... This is a power play thing, right? This is headhunters? No, this is bodyguards deploying. They will not delay in taking up protection. That makes sense. They're hanging around defending the asset. They still don't know anything, though. Please tell me he actually moves. They also count as alert, but again, I'm still stealthed, so we can wait. He just does nothing. Okay. We have to take the fight to them then, I guess. That's fine. Let's let them all have their turns first. Don't need any unknowns here. We can even take that kill, and it's kind of reasonable. Alright. Yeah, we're a little hemmed in, but this guy is camping, so gotta find some way to get him out. Turns out, like, that one bit of gunfire, because I don't believe if he's unaware that he will do that. I think only Suspicious does that. Who can I shoot? You and you? Okay, I think it's time to go nest and kill some people. Although I should still wait and make sure everyone else has their turns first. You are useless. Oh, you turned him alert as well. That makes sense. It's going to make stealth attacks harder. You're running towards the asset, which makes sense. Yeah, so they're all turning alert, which means basically anyone I fight has to get one shot. Otherwise, it gets really bad really fast. So, nest you. That's going to be half decent. That will also be basic guarantee kill. Let's go here. You're the hardest one to deal with. There's my crit kill. Great. 90% to hit. I guess I can fail. If I get a glance, I'm really sad. It's going to make my life really difficult if that actually happens. But it'll be fine. Great. Got what I came for. Killing random guards. Freeing up space for me. Anarchist needs to basically wait. I could, based on what everyone else is doing now, I'm going to run you into this room. And if they ever do start moving, you can ambush. I thought the VIP was going to run. They are not. Remake has no plays to make here. I think we have to keep waiting till the guards figure out where they're going. I think hiding down here is fine. I'm not sure it's better than where I'm already standing. Still takes a couple of AP to get out, but leave you here. Tiger does not have any attacks. I think we leave you here. It's fine. Pinger does not have value to me right now. Let's just keep letting guards move. Let's hope they don't get combat drugs. Let's hope they don't give reinforcements. Body timers is fine. Just means we're getting another escalation. But we're basically tanking the escalations. Lure is going to have low value. Actually, I wonder if Lure actually works on alert guards if they don't have anything else to do. Like, I want to find out if Lure works on you guys since you don't have anyone spotted. I don't know the answer to this. Let's find out. No target below alert. Okay, so I can't lure them. That's fair. I'm glad it, lets me not spend the AP. Yeah, they're running up, which is going to make things even harder. They still know nothing, though. Yeah, I don't like that you're hunting. That's going to eventually get hard for me. Okay, I'm glad you wasted your turn. You're still useless. You're running closer. You're just patrolling. You're just patrolling. You're useless. Are you going to run? Nope, he never does anything. That's really awkward. Because I probably can't one-shot everybody all in the same action. Anyone who gets spotted, needs all the cover to get the rest of it done. Alright, so, this guy still has an action. I've got to wait. You get this kill every time, right? I'm not a completely guaranteed hit because of all the evasion. I should wait for this present to move still. I mean, there is a world where I fail. It is technically possible. Because after you're no longer a surprise target, it gets worse. So I should wait. You're doing nothing. Okay. Anarchist waits. Remake can try to set up for the team. Gotta be careful on who I attack, though. Because anyone else I shoot will get angry at me. So if I go all the way back here, no one can hear the gunfire. So I can focus on one person. I can shoot, like, just this Divergent. No one else hears it. I am likely to crit. And Bubbles will clean up. I will be spotted very briefly, and then no longer spotted. That seems pretty good. Okay. That is basically a guaranteed kill then. I full auto. I say I only shoot you. I'm not a guaranteed crit by any means, but if I get it, we get to do a nice little debuff here. I don't think I have to worry about getting jumped, although that's not a guaranteed bit of safety with how they're moving. That's actually really scary. What do I mineral? I mineral a 14. That's not good. If Downer pops, I'm fine, but Downer is not that likely to pop, right? I get 3 hits. Actually, you know, you're far enough away. Actually, I would only turn Hunted. And this actually gives me more chance at triggering Downer here. I think this is a risk I'm willing to take. I am likely to trigger Downer. I believe I will only ever enter Hunted state, and I'll be fine. We get the crit that we wanted. I am hunted because I am not in their vision range. I get to trigger a nice bit of extra action points thanks to getting a crit. That gives me some power. Great. I'm still hunted because this guy's alive. But I get some move points. They're not going to do anything on their own turn. I think I just hide behind this. And it's fine. I think you're good. Tiger can shoot 1. This kill is basically guaranteed, I think. Let's go. I have limited ammo in this gun, but it's fine for now. You are dead, and I want to be somewhere where I can keep sniping successfully. Now, they are hearing gunfire. Or no, they weren't yet. Sorry, if I move, they hear gunfire. If I go there, I'm not in range of these guys. If I go there, I barely am. My max range is actually perfect here, so I am pretty tempted. It's going to block Bubbles' line of sight is the problem, so if I go a little bit to the side, this is looking pretty decent. Okay, you're going to stand there, and you've got more shots when that happens. That seems good. Refract does not seem needed. I think we can let them cross the bridge. Pinger does not seem useful. I don't see much value in it. Let's not bother. Bubbles does have a shot. He has 92 crit chance and 100 hit chance. He's not guaranteed to kill, but at worst, he's going to be hunted. If he is hunted, it's actually not great, but I mean, the odds of outright killing him are very, very high. It's about 92%. And I'm going to lose a few accuracy buffs, but I think making the progress is worth it, so let's go. We crit. He's dead. No one else is in range. That's fine. I think I'm not in a rush to empty lung, although I could, and it would get me somewhere where I have more shots, which seems very much worthwhile. So I'm an empty lung to there. And then it's been pretty good. I've gotten the kill every single time. Maybe I can't roll too low. So I think I will go ahead and snipe you, because this one, right, was on a suppressant, and I got still over 800 damage. So I actually don't think I can roll too low for this. So let's go ahead and kill the harshest targets we can every time. Yeah, crit for 900. I get my reload from Rapid Ready, so he is just picking these guys off. Anarchist should not jump this group yet. We have to keep waiting. I am a little bit worried if you guys do run up. Remake is in an awkward spot here. I could have dug her in deeper, I think. But I think it's okay. You're going to stay where you are. Guards are missing. Guards are dying. Escalation comes in. It is body timers again. An E-medic's going to go run to the corpse. You're on the way and you're getting kind of close. You're still not woken up. And of course, none of them have ever heard gunfire. Except for this group at the very start. So they mostly don't know what's going on. They have no actions to take. A little bit low ammo in Remake. That's going to be a little bit tight. She is still under... No, she's not under Savagery anymore. That timed out already. Oh, no, she never got a kill. Right. Tiger, going for this kill seems not worth it until they have their own turns. You're over there. Yep, they're coming across the bridge. That's fine, though. You're still standing around. Johan, I assume, will do nothing, but I don't know for sure. This kill's going to be really hard. I mean, that's a lot of health and also a lot of armor. That is not a guaranteed kill by any means. The guards are easy, but they're not the best. I have one more attack. It's you. You're out of range, though. I want to wait till you move, if you do. You're patrolling. You still do nothing. You still do nothing. I might be willing to start jumping these guys. Anarchist might get... Oh, the problem is you haven't... No, wait. You and you have had your turns. The problem is you would get turned to spotted and don't get this kill right away. So you have to wait, otherwise this guy runs you down and your life is miserable. So sadly, you have to waste your turn again. I'm able to run out to here, though. Like, based on the fact that no one's coming across. I mean, if you do, though, I'm really in a bad spot. I guess we could probably snipe you and it's fine. I'm maybe willing to take that risk. That's a little bit scary. I think I am willing to take this risk so that I can get stuff done in a future turn. This clearly blocks line of sight now. So I'm going to start taking risks here. This could be a bad risk. You are running up, but I'm not spotted. Okay, remake can fight one person. This guard is pretty easily killed, but I won't have a reload or anything else to do, so it's a little bit scary here. Like, crit chance is pretty high, and if I crit any of the bullets, you will die. But if I don't get it, I can't even get into SMG attack range, or can I? I can, but that's not a guaranteed kill. Like, it's, well, at worst I'm hunted, so let's go for it anyway. Downer makes it a little bit easier. Oh, right, I get to recoup. So I think I keep my position, I reload, and I simply single target you. Great. That's savagery now on. And if I yield, this allows me to go after the E-medic. You have no attacks. You don't have any kills, to be honest. I think we want to knock this camera back down and move up. They're not going very far, so I think we can actually stage a bit of a fight here. I would like to get line of sight on some of these guys. It is a little bit hard to get. This is, like, okay. It's not amazing, but you don't go very far on your turns, and I'm pretty sure I go before you next turn. I might actually come up here and anticipation you. I have to go this way. Okay, I have to go here. I want the crit chance, basically. It's not a lot, but it's 10%. It does something. Oh, right, they're alert. I can't. Silly me. Wasted some action points doing that. But this gives me line of sight. You're going on 15. I'm not too worried about that one. I'm getting a little bit aggressive / greedy here, but I'm pretty sure I'm allowed. I don't want to actually drop this wall or put this wall up because I think Bubbles can maybe get a shot on this guy. And I think us being hidden back here is fine. E-medic goes. It's going across the map, but not very fast. I think the knight being up against this wall should be fine. We're pretty far from their vision cones. They're not going fast on their own turns, so based on what I'm seeing from them, this feels reasonable. You've got shots. Let's see. If I lose my surprise target accuracy buffs, but I've been one-shotting every single time. This shouldn't be a problem. 727 was my lowest crit so far. Basic guards are very easy to snipe. You're still guaranteed. I figure, why not? This just seems easy. Still have all my crit chance buffs. You're definitely dead here. Yeah, and for those guys, I crit 1500. So the fact that you get a lot of stealth crit chance. Also, how long is Nest going to be on? Another full turn, which means I don't want to use this AP running because I can actually get value out of it. And then at some other point, I can start Nest again. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that one. We get a lot of initiative thanks to having a Vanguard. Finally, someone has woken up. Body timers, again, I'm glad it keeps being that, because it basically means they keep wasting the escalation, and it never matters. You're going at the very, very end. You're the most likely to actually see me, so bring it. This seems fine. Going for this kill doesn't seem needed. Yeah, I'm likely to kill you, and I would only turn into hunted, but I don't like the second shot being a little bit worse. With me dropping 25 accuracy, I'm going to go down to, what, 60-something? And that's not a guaranteed glance. I don't like that. I don't expect someone else to spot me, but if they do, we'll have to scramble. But you're 1 at 16, so you're going to go for everyone else anyway. Anarchist should be fine. You're finally on the way, but you're going the wrong way. You're going towards corpses. You can snipe. but it's only on E-medics right now, so you're going to wait. You're on the way up, but don't see me. Remake should be fine. I'm still not too concerned. Does anyone need to get rewinded? If I rewind you... I mean, Quiet Kill and Fleeting kind of matter, don't get me wrong, but they're still on right now, so it doesn't seem super pressing. I'll have you wait as well. You still do nothing as you guard this guy. You just go back and forth. And this VIP just does not move. Yeah, you really don't run very far. I'm going to send this as a bug, actually. So it's kind of low because it's very specific. Red Mist Event VIP does not move. He turned alert from suspicious at on the very first turn, and now he never moves from his spawn point. It's been 7 turns and you're hanging out. This doesn't seem like intended behavior, I'll be honest. Let it go through. There you go. Alright, let's go see what the rest of these guys do. You're on the way up, that's fine. Yep. Okay, you're gonna actually get me spotted, maybe? Okay, you're just joining that guy, which makes sense. Alright, it's my time to shine, and I feel like I can get stuff done here. I'm gonna go ahead and... Wow, am I really willing to do this? If they don't all die, I'm spotted, and I'm getting super shot at. How likely is it at all that these guys all die? So Metal Screen Pulse costs still 1 AP. I don't have the other pieces for that. If I go to here... Actually, one thing I could do, legitimately... Oh, yeah, I have Silent Stalker still. I could Silent Stalker up to, like, here. Metal Scream Pulse the entire group. And with my remaining 2 AP, like, you don't see me, run somewhat back to safety, and mostly have good initiative. I'm actually willing to do that. Okay, let's Metal Scream. Or let's Silent Stalker, rather. Get as close as you can. Try to get a little bit farther up if I can. Yeah, right here puts me in range of hitting all of you. Yeah, it should be a guy in range. This should shred effectively. I'll have 2 AP to run back. And their initiative rolls are all pretty mediocre, so I should be okay to get back out. So I'm here. Metal Scream does not wake people up, really. We get a really high-quality shred. I could wait, because like maybe I actually go for the kill here. Although if they turn and see me, I'm really sad, so maybe I shouldn't do that. But we've managed to start knocking this armor down, so that the follow-up is going to be better. I mean, I'm like kind of willing to risk this, is the thing. I think I can get a lot done here. This Divergent almost always like dies almost at the start. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of waiting around. I think this will go okay. I can keep you from seeing me. If I never run, you never see me. You won't want me to see the corpses necessarily. Actually, you'll probably see this corpse and then turn over and spot me. It is what it is. You're going to see me, obviously. Forgot to use VCAP. That's my fault. Would have been a little bit nicer, I think. I can slash slide a little bit far. If I go to here, I'm still in range of both you, and the corpse will fall the other way. I think. This seems acceptable. Okay, I'm going to do it. Let me get a shred. That's huge. Didn't kill with claws. That's perfect. So not killing with claws means I can kill you with claws. Or not killing with sword means I can kill you with claws. You might find the corpse. You did not. That's huge. Let's go. Okay, I don't need active slice because you're already that low. I can actually slash slide, which might seem better. Can I get both in range? No, I can't slash slide and have both. This wall doesn't let me do it. So sadly, I have to kind of make a choice here. I think I'm going to claw once, maybe twice. I'm going to get you low enough where you're like very likely to be slash slid to death. That was a good hit. That might give me enough for slash slide to kill. Yep, slash slide is a guarantee now. That guy's going to be angry at me, and he's not likely to die to claws. I want to be in a spot where... Yeah, this should work. If I glance, I'm sad, of course. Slash slide kills. Slash slide deals not enough damage. Mission complete, though. Target is down. Exits way over there. Great. And you're not dying until my team can come and help, but it's good damage. I'm going to use his move point to get to some semblance of safety. Because if we really fail this, it's bad. You're spotted, so we really got to make sure you're getting out here. This divergent seems really worthwhile. They're going to hear gunfire. I don't really care. I think we kill the divergent. Actually, are they close enough to... Ooh. You're close enough to make my life bad. Do I care if you hear gunfire? I don't have a way around that, to be honest. And if they hear gunfire, they really might run toward me. But I can use Tiger to make that a little bit safer. I don't think... Well, you have a 27 for initiative, so it's fine. But I am probably not getting all the way out here. Let's see. Double checking your vision cone real quick. It is 22 meters, so... If you turn to gunfire, which you are going to hear, I may well be getting hit. This will not one-shot. And without stealth crit chance... Like, my crit damage is mostly just base crit damage, but... Let's see. I might just have to run up, re-hit nest, and hope we're okay. They're going to hear the gunfire, which sucks, but... Not sure if there's a better play. Ooh, if I'm here, they don't hear the gunfire. That's good. And I still have line of sight on a few people. Okay, that's worth it to me. Go here. Repop nest. Kill one. You are dying to a crit every time here. Good enough. Remake is not reaching this dude. Tiger might. With silence and VCAPs, it's close. Let's hope. VCAPs, silence, and yes, indeed, my team stays hidden. We stay winning. All right, you're easily within 2 meters. No one else is gonna see me. My team goes back to hidden here, and then since I might glance, I'm gonna power slice to absolutely guarantee it. And look at that, my team is hidden again. They've heard no gunfire. They have seen some corpses. Remake could shoot this guy. She would be hunted, not spotted. That seems a little bit too greedy for my tastes, though. We're going to actually rewind Bubbles here, because his stuff's all basically on cooldown. I can do it next turn, because most of it cools down anyway. He gets Quiet Kill back, and he's already under Nest, so I'm not in a big rush. Even has empty lung coming back, so yeah, not in a big rush. I'll take the reload. And I want to be a little bit more in cover, so I'm going to stand back there, which seems safe-ish. Safer than where that was, I think. Should be solid. The guards know nothing. We are picking them off. The sniper rifle is honestly pretty goated. The fact that it's body timers every time is glorious. They finally have an event toward me. Let's go see what they do. I think my team is safe enough where we are. As they're alert, we don't know what they're doing. We're just going to find out. You're still following Sec AI. You are alert. You still don't know what to do, of course. Bubbles, how good is this looking? It's still an E-Medic, so not great. Basic Grunt finally on the way. You're fine. Okay, you're just hunting around the corpses. Alright. Okay, you're getting pretty close. Yep, you found me now. Okay, that's... Okay, it's kind of fortunate that you are suspicious and not anything harder than that, because now he's spotted. So, this guy needs to die. And you are acting this turn, and by the way, that's pretty scary, because... Okay, so... The play is... This guy is spotted. This guy is alert. You, I think... Yeah, you shouldn't break out of Overwatch here. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up here. He's going to see me. I don't really care. Actually, I'm going to go out like this so I can shoot both of them. Let's make sure we don't block his line of sight. He's got line of sight on both. That's good. You're going to see me. I don't care about that. This full auto should work just fine. Maybe I go somewhere like this so that you don't hear it. I think that's worthwhile. You're in range. That's fine. You see me. I don't care. The goal is to trigger Downer to slow you down. and let my team act and keep it from doing anything. If this guy dies, you should drop from being spotted, but it's going to be really hard to kill him without any stealth crit chance. So it's a little dicey, but we should be okay. You can see me, so my accuracy on you goes down. Actually, both of you, for those reasons. Most bullets onto you to trigger downer in the largest area I can. Oh, I don't have downer. Just kidding, I'm stupid. Still, if I crit, I get value. Nope, I don't get any value. Okay, I'm just wrong about everything. I need to buff Anarchist, but I probably can't because I'm not in range. That is accurate as well. Mistakes are being made. Bubbles' buffs are mostly all gone. I'm going to buff whoever I can, which is going to have to be Tiger. But I can go into Overwatch and it'll be half decent. But I did make some mistakes here. So, into Overwatch. You're obviously going during this turn. We can slow you down. Tiger will do what she can. If I am here, I'm not in range. If I'm here, I'm not in range. And I can't make that better. I don't have the AP for it. So unfortunately, I only get one shot. And my team is basically going to be spotted for the turn coming up. This guy rolled pretty high. At least he's suspicious only, but it's not going to get better easily. I can try to lure him out. That's going to be tough to do, though. If I'm there, yeah, it's not really going to work for me. I think we still go for the railgun shot. It'll look pretty good. I think I'm going to take my combat drug since we're in the hard part of the mission now. Take your Nis Nitrate. If you crit, it's going to look really good, but the odds of that are really low. A Shred's not bad. I'm going to refract. So I'm only hunted. These two are spotted, and they're going to stay spotted. Cabo hopefully gets wrecked by everything else going on, but that's not a guarantee. I'm going to refract around here, which gives me... I don't think I need to refract, to be honest. Remake has really bad initiative, which is a problem. She's only getting one shot, and then everyone is going first, so we really have to clean this up on our own. That part is scary for sure. Tiger is going to have +8 initiative for the next turn, though, so it's not going to be that bad. You're only hunted. I think you're fine. Bubbles can now go do what he can do. It's not going to be the best. Again, I'm losing a lot of my accuracy and crit chance here, but you should still get stopped. Nest is still a bunch of Ballisticas pure. We have some shred chance. You should be getting stopped by the assault rifle. Okay, you are bad at your job. What are you doing, dude? Alright, please get stopped. Please don't miss. Thank you. It's a nice crit. Yeah, so Tiger's going first by a lot. We gotta start clearing people out. Don't have a lot of tools available. Let's see. You're going early and probably going to turn alert, and my entire team is spotted. That is not the ideal state to be in. Bubbles and Tiger rolled well. Remake did not. You are probably going to roll pretty well because you have Redline on. Actually, my min roll's like a 13. That's not ideal. It's probably E-Rifle time, to be honest. If I V-caps and go to around here... I want to get in range for... Yeah, okay. So if I go here, I can get both of you. But you rolled poorly. You rolled only okay. And you're the one who's going to wake up this guy, if it happens at all. If I go here, I can just shoot you. And your health is not even that high. I might kill you outright. And if you do get killed outright, you're not going to turn alert, and it's not going to be a big problem. So, I think the play is actually... Let's still V-caps. And I'm probably going to take Nis Nitrate as well. Ooh, can I get... Okay, I don't care if you see me. Because what I want is to kill you with my E-Rifle. My E-Rifle's range is what? 22, 25? Okay, so I can get to, like... I can get pretty far away, actually. If I go here... This guy hears my gun, but I'm out of your vision cone, and it's, like, not even that bad of a shot. So right here, right? 200 meters, that's actually pretty reasonable. It tells me I have line of sight. And I have 2 full shots here, plus I can take Nis Nitrate. So let's double check that I can. I can shoot at you. Let's take Nis Nitrate, and double checking that I will indeed have enough AP left. Let's stack all our benefits. And if I crit, which is not super likely, but if I do, let me double check one thing. Yeah, okay. I have just low crit chance, that's fine. Shred is good. I should have enough bullets that land that we're okay. Down you go. Now, you are the one... Yeah, so because I shot at you, she remains spotted, but everyone else goes down to hunted. Which is reasonable enough. Remake is in some danger. Gotta be careful. She goes really late. Wait, she lost... Oh, right, yeah, she used her Overwatch cone shooting this guy, of course. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. Let's see what the escalation is. It could certainly be scary. Is it Corpse Timers? It certainly is. From 5 permutations, it's always been that one. Little weird, but whatever. You guys hear gunfire. You are not guaranteed to die to this by any means, but my CK is spotted, and the alert guards have to die, or my CK dies. So this doesn't really have any choice to it. That crit is really helpful. The second shot is a kill. Good. There is still an alert guard. But if I can't quite get refract value. I was like, if I can get refract value, we're golden. We can just hide. But that's not really doable. I'm going to run as far as I can to the side anyway. And the goal is going to be make you not get a shot. That's going to be a little bit tough. We have to kill you before anything happens. Anarchist is not that close by, and you're really tanky. You shouldn't be a huge threat because you're going to have to turn alert first, and that just shouldn't be that big of a problem. We're just going to do what we can here. I'm just going to throw down 2 walls, and it's not going to block everything, but it should give me a little bit of space to work with. It's, again, as I said, it's not great. I am almost willing to bait you out. Things I just don't really have good fights here, right? I do have 1 active shred, but that's not going to be enough, right? 3 AP is not going to kill that guy. So I think my CK... Well, actually, Bubbles can probably Overwatch, right? We probably can do that. So I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 AP just going to behind this wall. So that I can stay hidden. I think we can Overwatch Cone and figure it out. You're going the wrong way. We love that. We love that for us. Alright, so... Now, difficulty is that this is only 17 meters away. Which is not that bad for accuracy. But I am missing all of my other would-be accuracy buffs. So, if I go here, and I Death Watch like this, this should catch anything that matters. Because this catches everything that gets around the refract cone. So that should be fine. Okay, I think we got around it. I think we're okay. You're hunting. You're going to try to flank. Good enough. You have a second shot in case you broke Overwatch, which you cannot do. Alright, we're here. I get to go for an active shred and make some progress. It's my time to shine. Do I get lucky? Yes, I got both shreds. That's huge. So we take a basic attack. It might kill. It doesn't. That's fine. It means I get a claw kill instead, which I would rather have. And now it's time, finally, to clean up the map. You can easily have the most AP, so we're going to start with you. My only extraction is there. Oh, there's actually some interesting bugs here. Okay, hang on. There's 2 bugs I want to report. Okay, so this is camera pans, or sorry, scripted camera pans. Scripted camera pans on Red Mist event are inaccurate. Okay, so 1... when the first turn ended, my camera panned to the incorrect location. It didn't go to where the VIP evacuation was. It went to the spot that scripted reinforcements came from. 2, when I killed the VIP, the scripted camera move went to the VIP exit, not my exit. Turn 12, for 20 influence, I'm going to say, you know what, who cares? Alright. My exit's there, so we can turn back for that. as a team, let's go up this way and then come around. I'm going to get the loot boxes instead of getting the influence. And then again, this box is like trivially grabbed at the exit. So I'm just going to go and play for that instead. We are going to have guards being sent around. Tiger has lure at the start of next turn, so we can just do that, and I'm not worried about it. We can be really cavalier here, I think. She's kind of far away, but I'm still pretty sure it's fine. Reinforcements are very close by. We're going to have to outrun them. Shouldn't be a big problem. But you'd almost get seen. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. Anyway, let's get far enough away to not be caught by patrolling guards. You don't see too far, I don't think. I can put myself here and it's even safer, I think. For now, that's fine. You can wait. You can wait. Tiger, if you stand, yeah, no big threats here. I'm going to run you to right there. That's easily in range for lure. Good. Bubbles didn't roll, well, didn't overwatch at too low of initiative, so we're going to be okay there. Where are you headed? Are you really doing nothing? I don't know if I believe you. I'm going to lure you anyway. You might be hunting around the corpse, but again, I don't trust you. So I'm going to put you right there. And then actually I can probably spam some pinger events and make them go somewhere useless. So, hey guards, go where I'm not going to be for a long time. I believe vision cone is still too short. Yep, we're fine. Ooh, that got a little dicey. I think we're fine. Actually, we will be fine. I actually am confident in that. You can't go all that far, but you can go far enough. We should be bypassing these guys without too much issue. I could have definitely lured these guys somewhere, but it's not a big deal. You're investigating lure. That's fine. Here comes the movement from these guys. Thankfully, we're out of the way, but this is just a little dicey. Anarchist would get very briefly seen by you, but it should be fine. If I duck for one, this guarantees nothing happens. I don't think it was going to be a big deal, but we can just be safe. And if I run to here, I get 2 claw attacks, which to me seems fine. This kill gets cleaned up, I think, every time. I'm not worried about it. You're going to be a little angry. That's fine, though. 2 hits. It's not going to be a ton of damage. You still have baby claws. Probably should have sat you down for like a while back and gave you level 2 claws. It's a meaningful damage increase. Don't have a shot on him yet. I don't want to get this kill if I can help it. I outrolled you in initiative, so I'm not too worried about that part of it. Yeah, I don't get very... Let's see, if I crit you, we're pretty happy, but... Ah, man, you know what? No one else has any actions, so we're going to get reported and it's going to be bad. I definitely misjudged how threatening this might have been. Still, though... Actually, wait, am I really worried about you being a threat to me? You're at 18, you go before bubbles. These guys are pretty... These guys also might act... Okay, let me delay to 1 and see what we're dealing with here. You're doing nothing. You're doing functionally nothing. You're on the way as well, which is a little scary for me. So, you rolled really high, and if you turn alert, and this guy's actually scary... I don't have any good buffs available, so all I can do is slow one of them down. I mean, if you run up all the way here and get angry... I guess we can... Actually, if I can get Tiger to go first, we can just... do what needs to be done. Okay, I'm going to go take 1 step back. I'm going to slow you down so I can lure and keep my team just chilling. Okay, Tiger can lure. And I'm just going to run up here, and it'll be fine. This guy's not going to spot me. It's no big deal. And yeah, Anarchist rolled well enough on initiative. We're fine. Okay, so... Oh, right, and here's 5 initiative from my Vanguard. I keep forget. I, like, literally never get any conscious thought into Glasswalker. I'm just going to go here and try to kill you. Let's see if we can get all the debuff value going on. It's pretty good damage, this SMG. Yep. You're already, like, right here. Oh, and you have a ton of AP because of Recoup, so you can go grab that. an Eagle Sight blueprint that I cannot use because crafting is disallowed in this challenge run. Unfortunate. Still, let's put you to safety. Aside from bubbles, we're all able to go pretty quickly here. Anarchist, I think, should just delay. Tiger should lure you guys out. Hey guys, go run over there. Please don't chase me. This guy's useless, but let's make sure you guys are useless too. Let's go here. With 1 AP, I can do whatever I need long term. I might have gotten out of range of anticipation. Great. Where are you headed? Somewhere useless. Great. Let's just make sure that's true. Yep. No lies. No lies detected. Your hunting is useless. I don't care. You're following lure. You're useless too. We love that. We love that for you. Where are you going next? Ah, back to your starting spot. Don't think I'm getting spotted if I'm standing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, like, from here you might have vision cone. I just don't know if I care. So most of my team is now hunted or spotted. We'll see if any of it ever decays, as there are no more guards who know about us. I'm not worried about you, like, having something happen. Just, you know, go do what you're going to do. I don't care. Might need help from the War Machine to get this kill, though. So I am going to... Oh, no, you kind of spotted. So if he turns around and spots somebody and gets angsty, she's in a bad way. But I really want to ambush this guy. Like, he's going to be annoying. I don't have many active shred tools, but jumping him still seems correct. These guys are mostly useless. I think it'll be fine. This should work. And if I'm wrong, I'm very sad, but I don't think I'm wrong. You can go hang out next to the sniper, and I expect this all to go well. If it doesn't, again, I'm very sad. You're following lure. Okay, here we go. Secondary objective has failed. Ah, he just got dragged by... he got dragged by Pinger, I think. Yeah, or corpse running out. Okay, good enough. Cool. Let's grab various bits of loot. Looks like remake is the closest towards that one. Yeah, I don't think this is going to lie, so... Box, 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 box. Out to here. Someone's going to greed for it. That'll be fine. Might as well reload. Well, I guess I'm not getting more ammo in the magazine, but... You're a fast runner. You can go across for that. Nothing else should matter here. Off you go. You're going to hunt. You're already hunting. Remake can grab this guy. Yep, looks good. Okay. Solid overall. I think that's a decent enough weapon mod. You're on the way, but you're too late. I could shoot. Do I have a reason to shoot? It's kind of useful if I shoot. And I'm waiting for my team anyway, so let's nest and kill this guy. It's definitely not a guaranteed kill, but I do get 2 shots. And since I'm not reliant on stealth attacks, the second shot should just kill. Oh, it is 95 to hit, and it might not roll high enough damage. It didn't. That sucks. He's spotted. You're alert, and... You rolled a 12, though. He's going to be fine for next turn. You're on the way. Cool, you're useless. We love that for you. Well, that's a little unfortunate. You're hunting around. The team's going this way. He'll get the kill next turn. He outrolled her. That was, you know, possibly not going to happen. The guard is missing. People get woken up. But I think everyone has their orders already, so they're not going to do anything. I still... Well, I'll delay and make sure these unknowns don't do anything. Yeah, you're hunting. You're hunting. Anarchist can safely run down. I mean, Bubbles gets a kill every time. I don't see how this would fail. Sucks that he rolled poorly on damage. I think he rolled poorly on damage. Maybe he rolled normally and I just don't have enough damage. But I will say, yeah, increasing their health by a meaningful degree, that is adding up. Okay, you're still the best one here. Let's go ahead and pop silence. Go move speed buff. Yeah, probably... I probably would have gotten there anyway, but... Weapon mod blueprint, item blueprint, weapon blueprint. Ooh, level 5 E-rifle that I cannot use. It's a weapon blueprint. It's fine. Alright, well, we're on the home stretch now. You're just hunting, you don't matter. This kill is now what I wanted. See a nerd. I get a move point. Do I go back down to hunted? Yes. Actually, I'm not even sure it's because of that. Fleeting. Well, they weren't unaware suspicious. This one didn't pop, but this one sure did. Right, I have fleeting on me, right? Yeah, fleeting popped. Okay. That's a bug. Bug, low priority. Snipers fleeting can trigger on killing an alert enemy. I think it's correct to do so for game balance, but it doesn't match the tooltip. Because basically the only way your sniper kills an unaware or suspicious target is if you're already hidden, or if they're like fake suspicious, thus you get stealth crits anyway. And so like if you're spotted, you got to find some other guy to stealth crit. Is doable, don't get me wrong, but that is pretty narrow. Doesn't really matter. I think going through the middle is fine. We can bypass these guys enough. I'd rather go out this way. It's just going to be way faster. And then I'm going to send Remake through the middle for the same reason. We've grabbed most boxes. We've got these two and then this one. We're at least a turn away from an escalation, which is kind of nice. Don't care what the Assassinate data says. You're hunting. I don't really care. I'm tempted to lure you. That's going to be easily in lure range. Basic guard is like a complete joke, but I should at least wait to see what the other guards do. Okay, you're finally on a basic patrol. I'm going to have you grab this box and come up here. Nice. This is actually a... I don't remember exactly what's on that armor, but it is a mid to high level stealth armor, which is usually pretty good. I tend to like their intrinsic mods. I'm going to delay before I run up there. Okay, yep, you're just hunting. Alright, let's go ahead and lure you and put you... I think in the open around there is pretty good. I think we can get a solid kill from that. Pinger does not feel like the play right now. It's going to be kind of in my way, so I'm not going to bother. Based on where you're facing, I shouldn't be getting seen. I can take like one step back to be a little bit safer about it. That should be very safe. I'm not worried about that positioning at all. Don't think I have look ahead on you. Nope, that's fine though. You can stop there. I think Bubbles can take a few steps and reload and do similar things. I can perimeter eye for funsies. I can reload for funsies and... Okay, I'm not worried about your vision cone. I can stand here and it's fine. And if I'm back here, I'm even covered from you, so it should be no big deal at all. We get more stuff. There's an escalation that we can easily bypass. You guys are very far away and not even woken up, so it's a basic patrol route. Yeah, not a big concern for me. If you walk up there, my war machine's going to be fine. My Vanguard's going to be fine. You're patrolling a bit close, but I'm okay for now. You're done. Good. Bubbles does not have Nest. If I rewind, he will. That shot is okay. Keep in mind, he's hunted and he's suspicious, so this is going to be... I'm not going to get any stealth crit power. I can run up and club, but it's not going to be that good. I can't even hit from there. Doesn't quite seem worth it to me. You're safe where you're standing for now anyway. Let's let these guys have their turns. It's a big group right there, which I don't love. Okay, well, it's everyone who, like, kind of mattered has had their turn already. So if I can run up here... Let's see, I'm spotted and you're suspicious, so it doesn't really matter. I think going up and E-rifling you is fine. Ooh, I could Metal Scream, though. Yeah, if I'm here, I can... Let's see, if I'm here, can I Slash Slide? Yes, okay. So run up here... Oh, wait, no, because Metal Scream's going to cost 1 AP, so I couldn't Slash Slide. So it actually probably is... Run to here, Metal Scream, then claw a bit. Unless I can wait for my team and try to get a shred with somebody else. Right, if the assault rifle shreds, then Metal Scream looks a little bit better. But the AR is going to be loud. Let's see, what's the sequencing that makes the most sense here? You guys are a bit scary. Do I have lure back up? No. I can refract? Probably. Yeah, you can refract that. Okay, I'm just going to Metal Scream, and I mean, I really want to claw if I can help it. These guys' initiative is like, it's 18, but I should have Downer available. Whatever, okay. Let's just go here. You're Angie, I know. Metal Scream shreds you twice. My claw damage will not be terribly high. I have nothing else to do. Just going to do it anyway. It adds a little something. His initiative is very high. Got to be careful about that one. Watch me like lose at the end here for very stupid reasons. Shouldn't happen, but you never know. Can I get good railgun shots? 50 meters away, that's not... It's pretty bad, but it's not terrible. If I go here, I don't have the shot anymore. If I go a little bit farther down, is it better? Yes. Okay, if I'm here, that's still 50 meters. Okay, that's not any better. Rip. Yeah, not much I can do, actually. I can refract and stand there, and that way you guys shouldn't be able to see very much. Actually, one alternative is if I go up here, like if I go somewhere like this and refract that way, I can keep line of sight for you guys, but block these two. It's a little weird, but it might be okay. And I can move and do a different refract, and then... I think that's... Okay, it's weird, but I think it'll work. Actually, I only have one refract. I'm kind of griefing. I want to block your guys' line of sight. Something like this is okay, but weird. Might be very stupid. But if I stand here, I'm not blocking their line of sight, and I can act myself when needed. It's telling me I'm in attack range. I can throw Pinger down. I don't like any of these spots, so I'm not going to bother. You guys are moving, but not going too far. Alright. So, you can... If you yield, you can snipe, but is it useful if you snipe? So, these guys will all hear gunfire. They are far enough away to not see you. What I'd rather have is my Cyber Knight shredding. I would also like to have some move points. Yeah, so this actually makes sense, I think. Which is, if I run to here, only you hear gunfire. I'll take Niz Nitrate, because I'm funky on AP anyway. That gives me really highly accurate shots on you. A good chance at shredding, but not a great chance at shredding. No crit is kind of unlucky, with honestly pretty decent crit chance than hitting 3 bullets there. We have another shot at it here. Nope. It's okay. I'm going to look ahead for -2. This can make some breakpoints line up. Actually, I would have gotten it anyway. But it still could have. Am I willing to let these guys hear gunfire? I think it's better than you living. And if you guys hear gunfire, Anarchist is probably okay. We're beating your initiative anyway. I get 2 shots, and they're going to be half decent. I think this is fine. First shot kills. That's what I was looking for. Great. Let's get the team across the barrier so that we're more hidden. Our whole team does really well at initiative, and I think we probably go for these kills. Might wait for them to have their turn first, but overall positive. Body time will expire next turn. No one cares. Tiger should get to safety. We can let them have their turn. Looks like they're going to do almost nothing, though. Honestly, wait. Based on this patrol route, nah, there's a little bit of risk. If I go here, I'm very safe. Right, they're not aware. It's fine. Remake is not in a big rush here. Okay, it's telling me they're doing nothing. I'm gonna believe this. You guys are a bit behind me, though. Okay, I should probably give that a little bit of credence. Put you here. I should not be seen by anything, though. You are not going all that far. Okay, you're a little bit angry, but it's fine. Putting you here is fine. I can slash slide somebody. I can active shred. It'll probably be reasonable. It's looking pretty playable. You're over there. Tiger's waiting. You're going where we expected, and we hide, and I don't believe you can see me. No, you cannot. It cost me 1 more AP to get in range. It's not the end of the world. And, okay, yeah, you were not doing what was expected of you, so I'm glad I was a little bit cautious there. You have 2 shots. These shots look pretty good. I should wait for someone to shred, though. I think you are safe where you're standing. These guys are far away. Cool. Okay, let's go get our shreds. I could reload the AR, but I think I'd rather shoot the SMG. If I crit, I get downer. I get a lot going on. This seems pretty reasonable. This kill seems like just a formality, but these guys are in the way. Let's deal with them. Finally get a cred, get a crit, get a shred. That's very nice. I think we just go round 2 here, and it's pretty solid. Wow, nice. Another shred is good. Yeah, run up that way, latch to the wall, seems fine. Those guys are far away, not a huge deal. This guy's armor is pretty low. I'm thinking active shred into claws is going to go pretty well here. Clearly in range. I only get 1 claw attack. It's a little bit rough, but we can Lumen Sphere for a little bit of something. Wow, that crit's actually really nice. That helps a lot. Something I can kill. That's hype. I can get a bit closer. Not close enough to actually kill them, but if I need to E-rifle, I will. In fact, I just E-rifle because what else is there to do? Okay, well, I guess there was not missing. That was something I could have done. Is what it is. I had no other options really that turn. You will easily be able to attack, I guess, exactly once. Use my second power slice. Has a good shot at working. Bubbles will have to move to do his job, but that's okay. You're Angie. We're all winning on initiative, though, so we're fine. This is not likely to kill. Okay, but we crit, so it's a kill. Our team is fine. And Bubbles, weirdly enough, is going to be the guy grabbing the loot box. Well, we spent an extra probably half an hour playing for the loot boxes, but I enjoyed that. Really, you're right there. We should be fine. I might have a lure back as well. But if they're drawn by seeing corpses themselves, they won't react to lure. Okay, so they're running over that way. We can pretty safely hide from them. One thing I could do is go here and pre-compute myself. Or even somebody else. Like, you're very safe standing there. Nobody's going to spot you. We know what they're doing. They're definitely going after my entire team, right? These guys' rolls are all 10 or below. You guys are way too far away to matter. I'm going to leave my CK here, and I'll react if needed. I think you're going to be loot box grabber because you're just faster. I think from here, this might snap, and then I might get to the exit with 4 AP. I think snapping is going to happen. Another Doom Hammer that's huge, actually. Get a decent enough weapon mod, and then, you had AP to spare as it stands, so you're good. No reason to leave you around. It's just getting my team out at this point. Bubbles makes it no problem. Tiger makes it out no problem. I will have my CK pre-compute herself, and we're going to be chilling. For funsies, I'm not going to bother throwing down Pinger. It doesn't matter. We know what the guard's going to do. It's not going to be upsetting us. We'll be okay. Again, I know where you're headed. It is not going to see over this truck. I'm going to spend... Oh, okay. You can see over that part of it. Got to be a bit careful. I do not get out on my own, so let's pre-compute. I can delay to 8. I don't really need to delay to 8. I think, honestly, where I'm standing right now is fine. I'll delay and get a bit more info. Yeah, I think where I'm standing is safe enough. And I min roll a 24. I roll pretty low to minimum. That's actually kind of unfortunate, but everyone else is running away. What a way to, like, lose the mission, too. Or, like, lose the entire campaign if I, like, Astro low roll. This guy, like, turns right into me and I get, like, double shotgunned. That would have sucked, but we're fine. We got our free loot. It took us a while. We took no damage. I gotta say, I really, really enjoyed the sniper spree. But it is unfortunate that the interactions were kind of buggy. Right? He was suspicious, so he turned alert instead, and then decided to not go anywhere. Simple problem that a bullet could fix. You fixed it for me. You wanted him gone in a red mist, and it happened. So, Buldrake has a new service, has taken on some exposure, has taken on Bellicose. Nice. 3 of us got hype. That's kind of great. We get a lot of XP feeding through. 70 flat from Hype Booster. The base mission was worth 26, or sorry, 266. And then that all goes through the Simstream Trainer, so we get just a lot of XP printed out. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is still going to be required, but we can train first. 7 hits, 20! The big 2-0. In the soldier tree, we've already capped out savagery and recoup. I don't ever feel like I need a third charge of Overwatch. So my soldier talents are all done. I wish I had an eagle sight, but it is what it is. Downer is maxed, and steamroll is maxed, and I probably still want to go for rewind power. That is what makes sense to me. I don't get a new talent for several levels, if I recall correctly. I will probably end up going into soldier for it, though, and either doing marker sights so I can get more crit chance to make recoup happen, or something else, who knows. But I'll boost this on rewind, and then at 21 I'll get the next point, but I'm going to leave you like this. Face is in a decent enough spot where I do want to eventually grab the plus charge here, but I think 19 is a new talent level. And what's that going to mean for me? Don't need to go bait the trap, I don't think. I might care about efficiency grind, honestly. I kind of like efficiency grind. If what I'm doing is trying to generate as many new files as possible to meet new doctors, I think we'll actually go this way. That seems fine to me. Next up, hardtack levels. And let's see. So 13 is a new talent, right? So this is going to be 13. This is going to be 14. That's going to be 15. So I think on 12, I go here. +1 on the sniper. We are going to attempt to invest in fleeting. I'm getting a new talent level next level. Hitstreak had done something for me. I might try to go for it at 19 and see if it does anything well. I'm not going War Machine, that's kind of silly. But if I go Soldier, I can get more Overwatch. I can get Iron Grip to get more Ballistic as Pure, which is not bad. It's going to be too hard to get into Savagery because I have too many talents already learned. And not many that I can really unlearn here. Like, I could go through here to not go through... Like, I could unlearn these 4 points and learn these 2 instead. I mean, Perimeter Eye is not exactly amazing. In fact, wait, I don't even... Wait, no, yeah. I could learn these. They're basically free. Perimeter Eye is kind of bad. I might just retrain it and do it now. How many tokens do I have? Simstream Trainer, I have 2 tokens. Yeah, Perimeter Eye kind of sucks. And so by not learning Perimeter Eye, I can either take Hit Streak, which I'm willing to try. I've not liked it when I've used it, but you never know. Weak Spot might be worth it, actually, since, honestly, Ballistic as Pure is pretty good. It's only for a single attack, so it's definitely a pretty weak talent. But if you need to really kill the E-Medic, it's damage, at least. But it's, it's just not that good. But the alternative is to unlearn Perimeter Eye entirely. Let's see, yeah, so it'd be like, I get to unlearn all these 4. Means I have to go through the right-hand side to get this stuff, which is okay. Fleeting is not the greatest, but it's not terrible. But by unlearning this talent, there's no other way really through it. I have to get a lot of travel nodes if I wanted to go through Hit Streak here. If I unlearn this, I can learn Hit Streak, or I can go into Soldier, and then at 19, I can go into Savagery. That's probably the better option here. Okay. So I'm going to respec. Grab this. Grab everything here on Nest. Don't care a ton about Empty Lung. Multiclass into Soldier. Overwatch. I'm pretty sure 19 gives me Savagery. I wouldn't mind Recoup as well, but I just can't really get there. I'm taking this so I can get it right away. I have 5 points to spend, which I can easily cap out Fleeting, which is fine. I mean, it's a lot of accuracy for the like remainder of the turn, which can help with recoil. So I'm kind of down. But yeah, Quiet Kill maxed and Nest maxed, I think I really like. I mean, Quiet Kill has a lot of duration and a lot of accuracy. And just like guarantees that I start looking really good. Also, ignore 6 recoil is pretty reasonable. So yeah, I'm not going to invest more here. Honestly, what I probably should have considered is not even learning Deathwatch because I have Overwatch. The benefit is the accuracy on the shot. Versus Overwatch gives me some damage, which is not as useful. But it's required. But I probably would rather have Recoup and Savagery. So I think I made a mistake already. Too late now, I'll have to do another respec later, but I will long-term do the right side snaking into that side. I think that's probably the correct level 19 sniper build. I mean, if you really, the correct build is, you know, Strike Zone JTech, of course, but if those are banned, then here. I'll just respec again at 19, honestly, and it'll be this. I think these are useful enough that I'll keep them. And this just doesn't matter. I'm not going to spend the 3 for a new item. I don't care. So the plan is just have it be useful now. Let's just go here. Grab this. Grab empty lung distance. It's fine. But I will probably end up using this as a travel node and not... It's 15 accuracy for only a few targets. The move point's actually kind of decent, but anyway. It's fine. We'll leave it where it is. People who need to be trained have been trained. That is fine. We're, of course, not going to be... Oh, did I not send somebody to detox who was supposed to? Probably, right? Oh, well. Or do I have an open bench straight up? Let's see. What is my team looking like? So if you ran this... And... Yeah, I have no openings. Okay, that's fine. They're missing some drugs. I need Nis Nitrate. Okay. Let's go to the market. Let's go look at items. Let's buy some more... Yeah, that's just that stuff. Buy some more Nis Nitrate. Rodeo charges less. So we take those. It fills back in, which I love. Thank you. That's really nice UX. Thank you, Tracy Brothers. So that's going to be due. That's fine. We already grabbed Hype Booster for it. So next mission we'll run this and kill some captains, and it should go pretty well, all things considered. Pay looks pretty solid as well. Pretty good money. These guys are busy in the sim stream, and once this gets upgraded, I am at max cryo, so we'd have to upgrade this guy, which requires a lot to get there, so okay, we'll move in this direction. NanoScrubber already being upgraded. This will allow me to upgrade my counter intel pod, as well as my cold storage. Might be worth it, might not, don't really know. You should be getting back from wound recovery, so I'm going to make this save, and this should work in my favor. Yep, great. I'm going to go put you back in detox because you are still pretty stressed. Nothing else can be done. This thing is actually now due. Can't spend the Cybernite point. That's fine. And I think there's nothing else to look at here. I think we're just going to run our next missions when we get the chance to. These guys are gaining XP, and it's feeding through with all the extra benefits, which is kind of nice. We're getting pretty good cyber surgeries done to give my team good influence. And otherwise, is there anything I can inject here? No, I don't care about this stuff at all, really. But for here, I can eventually inject files. I'm up to 7 files. That's kind of nice. Down here, I can do the same thing. And yeah, as I try to clear out all the hosts, we look to get a bunch of files and feel really good about it. So, last little bit of safe house management is figuring out if I can sell anything else to... I forget her name. It's one I just ran the mission for. I'm actually hard blanking. Don't show me enemies. Boldrake, there you go. Too much heat, can't co-conspire. Is bellicose, kind of fun. Do want to see you start your next power play. Can't co-conspire because of heat. That's probably going to allow me to co-conspire or get anything else going on. So, Boldrake. Oh, there's nothing that Boldrake buys. She's not even on the list. Okay, fair enough. All digital goods for Boldrake? Okay, I can sell some of this. Great. Let's go cheapest. Just kidding. That is terrible. Let's get rid of commons and rares. There we go. These are now things you will buy. Don't think I need anything more here. Boldrake, you're going to go up to there. I'm just going to keep selling the garbage. I think it's fine. 90 and... Oh, nice. You gained bonus influence. Do you have a thing for that? Do you have a chance to gain bonus influence? Yes, 10% to gain double influence. That's sick. Awesome. Okay, cool. You can get a new power play, and I'm excited for that one. Cool stuff there. Now, as far as my overall team is concerned, let me sort by influence, and... Yeah, so I got like 9 people in line. Do want to put Dr. Karos in line again, so let me actually see if I can sell anything more to her. Buyers all... No, buyers Dr. Karos. Let's look at accounts that Dr. Karos buys. This appears to be incorrect. Looks like some of the stuff is lying. I don't know why. Let's get rid of the garbage real quick, though, that isn't worth anything except cash. I don't see Dr. Karos in the list here. Yeah, it looks like security firms don't count, but these might. Yes. Up you go. Does one not work as well? Yep, this one's also lying, it looks like. Weird. Don't know why that's the case. It is what it is. Files. Created by a set. Does she buy her own V-chip? No, she does not. Filter for Dr. Karos. There we go. Did it like... I don't know. Either way, these should actually work. I think she does buy Megacorp stuff. Dr. Ash is already in line. Let's get Dr. Karos in a line as well, then. Also, how are you on favors? 0. I would like some re-rolling. But your favors might be too expensive, unfortunately. What do your favors actually cost? 46. I'm just shy. This should count... Wow, just barely. Like, it rounds to not work. Is what it is. No favors. It's fine. I actually want to mint nuke. Nuke 2 fast. And then patient dossiers, I will wait and sell to somebody else at whatever point in time. This seems fine. Okay. Another 2-hour episode. Let's see if I can get anything good to craft here. 50 ballistic, 38 noise sniper barrel. I'm willing to craft that, actually. Anything else that I care about? I don't think I care about this. Good mass driver, I think, is worth it. I think this is actually worth. So I'm going to craft this. One day, not bad. Okay, and that's going to be it, because, yeah, we're going to be running the Commodore option, and the 8th Sickness, and the Salvage Swipe. None of them are going to be running with an optional Wire Ghost. They're going to all be de-stressing. It's fine. Everything's good. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.